These are scary times. The COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic is affecting everyone's lives in some way. As of making this video, it's still early in the US, but it's going to get much worse before it gets better. Anxiety levels are high. Some people are panicking, some people still aren't taking it seriously enough. We've never seen something like this in our lifetime, and we'll be talking about it for the rest of our lives. But what about our pets? In China and other places hit really hard, many cats and dogs were abandoned in the streets. It's horrible, but some were even thrown out of apartment windows. We don't know exactly what's to come in the next weeks or months, but it's important to consider your whole family during this difficult time. In this video, I'm going to offer some tips to keep yourself and all your pets safe and healthy during this unnerving virus outbreak. First, I wanted to quickly mention that as of making this video, we still don't know exactly how COVID-19 interacts between animals and humans. Research is still ongoing. I'm still going to cuddle with my cat until further notice, but I would limit contact between your pets and other people, just in case. If you're walking your dog and somebody wants to pet him, you should say no, especially since the virus can live a while on your dog's fur and get transferred to you or others that way. Be cautious, and if you have to leave the house, wash your hands, use hand sanitizer, don't touch your face, and maintain 6 feet of distance from any other people. Now let's talk about how to take care of your animals during this crisis. Some of the information I'm offering is to help you prepare for a worst-case scenario. Realistically, the big pet shops are probably going to stay open, so you should be able to continue to get supplies. And the first thing you should do is stock up, but don't go crazy. Every pet has needs, and they obviously vary depending on the type of animal you have. But one thing is for sure, they need to eat. It's important to have a supply of food that will last a while. I recommend keeping about a month or two's worth on hand. Don't hoard too much. Remember, other people need to feed their pets as well. And most stores are going to continue to restock, so don't panic. It is possible that stores may run out of the type of food you usually feed your pet, or you may run low on money. So it is important to consider other options now in case things do get really serious. It's okay to change your pet's brand or style of food if you need to, but try to mix them for a few days if your pet's not used to receiving a variety. Using the power of the internet, you can research what other kinds of food your pet can and can't eat, but I'll give you a quick overview. Dogs are easy to feed. They will eat a wide variety of people food if it comes to that, including raw or cooked meat, frozen or canned vegetables, and cooked rice. Cats are a little more difficult, but they can also eat raw or cooked meat and cooked rice. If you have a finicky feline, try warming up the food first. They will eat what's available when they're hungry enough. For both cats and dogs, try to keep the salt content of the meat low, so stay away from anything too processed or preserved. Also remember that people have been keeping cats and dogs as pets for thousands of years, long before we could just buy them packaged food at the store. They got fed somehow. Rabbits are incredibly easy to feed. They can eat grass, hay, or pellets alone. I realize that's a controversial thing to say. At some point I will do a video all about the misinformation surrounding modern rabbit care. But for now, know that if pellets or hay are the only thing you can feed your rabbit during this crisis, they should do just fine. If you lose access to pellets and hay, you can collect natural tall grasses from rural places if you're sure no chemicals have been used in the area. Rabbits also enjoy tree branches from willows, aspen, or fruit trees. Do some Google searching for rabbit fodder and tree hay for more information. I don't have a lot of experience with birds, so I'll just say it's good to have some extra supplies and food on hand. Same goes for fish. Rats, mice, and hamsters eat lots of people food, including cereal, oats, veggies, fruit, and a little meat. Small animal pets will also need some kind of absorbent material for bedding. In a pinch, newspaper works great. Hit up your local recycling center or contact a local newspaper. You may also be able to purchase large rolls of commercial paper towel or newsprint. You can shred and crumple it for different textures. If you run out of cat litter, good old-fashioned dirt will get you by until you can get more, or you can use wood pellets like those used in wood stoves. That's what I use in my rabbit's litter box. Reptiles and amphibians require more specialized care. Make sure you have spare heat and light bulbs if you need them, as well as water conditioner and any other necessary supplies. Many reptile keepers tend to have a good supply of food on hand and often grow their own. But if you've been going to a store every week to pick up food, you should try to make a connection with somebody local who's breeding insects or rodents, so you can keep your animal fed in case the shop closes. Many reptiles can survive quite a while without eating, but best not to make them if you don't have to. Don't forget about cleaning supplies, but in a pinch, any mild soap and water will get you by just fine. Another thing you should have on hand is a medical kit. Veterinarians are going to be very busy in the thick of things as well, just like other healthcare workers, so you should be ready in case you need to do some simple treatments at home. I recommend bacitracin zinc as a good all-around antibiotic cream for wounds, and you'll also want clean bandages and some kind of antiseptic, like betadine. If your pet is on a prescription medication, call your vet and make sure they'll be able to refill it when needed, or see if you can request a month's supply in advance if it's common and not super perishable. And if things get really bad and you feel like you can no longer take care of your pet, whether you're sick or broke or whatever the reason, please reach out to friends and family or people in your community to help you, or rehome your animal, even temporarily until this craziness passes. Do not release your pets into the wild. Please. It's not a good thing for them or the environment. Look, things are going to be pretty weird for a while, but most of us are going to get through this just fine. We have shelter, food, water, and the internet! Don't panic, but be prepared. If there's one positive light in the darkness, it's that disasters like this help us realize what's most important in our lives. Please take care of yourselves and your family, including your pets. Can you think of any more ways to help everyone and our pets get through this? Leave a comment below. We need to help support each other. If you found value in this video, please consider sharing it on social media so more people see it. And feel free to subscribe for more pet-related content. Most of my videos are less grim and more fun, I promise. I just felt that this one was an important one to make. Thank you for watching, I'm Aurora, and I'll see you next time.